Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Nasty here. Welcome today to some FIFA 20 Ultimate Team packs. I'm going to be showing you the good packs versus the bad packs and how to tell the difference. Now this video is presented by EA Gamechangers. Huge shout out to EA for flying me out to Amsterdam so that I could attend the capture event, which was awesome and a whole lot of fun, and that's how I got this footage for you guys. So we're going to get into it. Now the first part of this video, the first couple of minutes, is going to be me showing you some packs side by side so that you can tell which where there's a pack which you don't get a board. There's a pack where you do get a board, but no walkout, and then you do get a walkout. They're the three different packs that I'm going to show side by side. We're going to watch it in real time first, and then I'll slow it down. We'll watch it 3 more times, but in like 50%, like half the speed. So this is it right here. So as you can see, by watching the packs come in, there are very minimal differences. It's quite difficult to tell just off a first look. You probably haven't even been able to tell the difference between the boards and the walkout there. And the first half of it, you probably wouldn't have been able to tell if you were going to get a board or not, or a walkout or not. So that's that. Let's watch it again, slowed down a little bit, shall we? So this is it, frame by frame. You can see that things are looking pretty much exactly the same. The one in the bottom left, which is no boards, seems to speed up and go a little bit faster at this point. And then the one at the top and the top left and the top right, they're going at about the same speed. So we figured out that if you're not going to get a board, it seems to rush through the doors a little bit faster than if you're going to get a board or a walkout. So that's the first thing that we can tell right now. So it's time to watch it again and basically take a look at the top two screens right now, the top left and top right. We've got to find out the difference between a board and a walkout, and it's all about those flares at the very top. You may not have seen it because it's very subtle, but basically the flares seem to pop off in twos, right? They work their way from the outside in, and if it's going to be a board, the final one, they'll both go off at the same time. The lights will both click at the same time. Or if it's a walkout, then basically the one of them will flicker at one time and one will flicker at the next. Basically, watch the top middle of the screen on the right, right? You want to watch the top right screen and right in the middle. It's there. It's basically that final flare that goes off. It goes like that. Instead of coming on boom, 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 it basically goes boom, 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 boom. That's how you tell. And that's obviously the noises that I wanted to use to help describe that. So we're done now. That was what I was going to show you. That's how you tell the difference between not getting a board, getting a board, or getting a walkout. So the rest of this video is going to be 20 50k packs, aka a 1 million coin pack. You know, 20 times 50 is a million. So this is what we've got from roughly 1 million coins worth of packs. Now, I'm going to try and guess whether or not these are going to be boards, not boards, or walkouts from the next pack, because obviously we've just skipped this one, based on what we've just learned from the start of the video. Now, if you do enjoy, hit me with a thumbs up, and of course, you can just take a quick look at the insides of these packs if you want to see like some of the players that we've got here, and whether or not they're ones that you already knew the ratings of or ones that you didn't. So as the doors go right here, we're getting at least a board here, I think. Yep. All right. I missed if we were going to get the walkout. I was too busy looking for whether it was going fast or not. And actually, this one is going to be a walkout. It's going to be Mats Hummels. So really, what you're going to want to pay attention to, I think, is the top middle. Look for those flares, and if they're going off at slightly separate times, if they're slightly staggered in the top middle, that's when we're going to get the walkout. So we would have got that there with Mats Hummels, and you know he's a lot slower, isn't he, than he used to be. 87 rated with 51 pace. He's been downgraded somewhat, but feel free to pause it at the end of them so you can see all of the different players in the packs should you want to know the ratings. So are we getting a board or anything here? No, that's just going to be a board or a non-board. Yeah, there we go. So that one went fairly fast, and the lights went off at the exact same time, which meant, of course, it wasn't going to be the walkout. So yeah, you know, we kind of guessed that one right. I still need a little bit of learning though. 17 packs to go. What's going to be in the next one? I'm curious. What are we going to get here? So I'm going to look in that top middle once again and see what it's saying. That's not a walkout, and it's going fairly fast. So yeah. No boards, no walkout, and we get an 82 rated Pedro. I've got to be a little bit quicker on this so that I can actually give you the guess before it comes in. And I will do that from this pack right here. Right, what are we going to get? I need to So I don't remember these packs, so I can't actually remember. That is not a walkout, and it is going to be... I was going to say it was not going to be a board. Damn it. All right. There must be a place where you just look to tell exactly what you're getting. I know that there's differences, but, you know, we've got to be able to guess a little bit quicker, because when the full game comes out and we're getting our rewards, we're going to want to skip through those rubbish ones and get the good ones, you know, and make sure we watch those walkouts and stuff. Next pack up here then. So do you like the animation? Let me know down below in the comments section. That is not going to be... That's going to be boards. That's just going to be boards. No walkout, just boards. I think I've guessed that correctly. Yes, and then that, by the way, is a Lewandowski troll. We've got a Milik now, who's a board player, and you know, Lewandowski would have been would have been nice, but we don't quite get that, unfortunately. In that same pack, we also get Quadrado and a bunch of other players. Rare players pack number 7. Then I'm gonna be able to guess it. I reckon this one's gonna be a walkout, don't you? Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? Yes, this is a walkout. Did you see the lights in the top middle? This is going to be Ronaldo. No, it's actually going to be... I would have remembered if I'd have packed Ronaldo. It is the 87 rated Portuguese Man City player. That is Bernardo Silva. I'm a little bit curious as to why he's a right winger. I thought he played more centrally these days. But hey, 92 dribbling on this card. Could he be usable? Could he be one of those players that is going to, you know, using the new strafe dribbling? Is he going to weave in and out of players really well? Because last year, I think a lot of people basically just used him for SBC fodder until, of course, he got his team of the season item, right? So yeah, maybe you'll see him in a few more squads this year. Next pack up then. So the doors have opened. That is going to be just a regular boards. No boards at all. I knew it wasn't a walkout, but this one is an 81 rated Ndidi. Okay, we'll take Ndidi. Could he be used as a starter player? 71 pace, 83 defending, 82 physical. That is the sort of player that you want in a starter OP Prem team. He'll be a good CDM. Yeah, 100%. I think he could be a usable player. I reckon this is a board player. Yeah, it is. There's not a walkout. Dutch centre mid, Strootman. Oh no, Genie Wijnaldum. 84 rated, I think. Yeah, Wijnaldum is. He looks like a very, very usable player. Decent dribbling. The rest of the stats in the 70s. You know a lot of people are going to want to stick him into their Premier League squad. Absolutely no doubt about that. And then Bartra actually looks like quite a good Spanish centre-back as well. You know, he could work out on the game. And guys, I have done Premier League ratings. If you want to see all of the Premier League player ratings, there's a video down below in the description. Now, I wasn't watching there, but this is, I assume, going to be boards. Is it a walkout? No, it's going to be Lucas, isn't it? 80. Lucas Leiva. I mean, he seems to be coming on with age. He's getting better with age. 62 pace is not amazing, but 83 defending and an overall of an 84. Those stats don't necessarily look worthy of an 84 rated overall item. I'm not going to lie, but you know someone like that is going to be good SBC fodder all year long. Mesut Ozil as well, coming down to an 84 rating there. Because, of course, he hasn't had the greatest last couple of seasons, really, has he? So that one is going to be boards. Just straight up boards. Yeah. We're going to get ourselves, I think this is Atlanta. Is it Ilicic? It's got to be Ilicic, right? Who is 84 dribbling, 84 shooting, 84 passing. He must be quite technical in the Serie A because he hasn't got much pace. I'm sure he's about 6 foot tall. But yeah, he can stick the ball in the back of the net and he can dribble and pass pretty well as well. Maybe the sort of player that goes under the radar or, you know, just becomes that SBC fodder player all year because people don't want to use him because of the pace. Now, obviously, for a minute, we thought this was going to be Christian Eriksen, but of course, we didn't see the lights flicker on and off. So that is obviously the tell that this is going to be. I nearly said Peter Schmeichel, Kasper Schmeichel, 82 diving, 88 reflexes, and the rest in the 70s. 58 speed, I think is actually not too bad for a goalkeeper. So maybe he'll be like an all-right player, someone that you can get. He's probably that mid-range Premier League goalkeeper, right? There's going to be lower-rated sort of non-rare cards in the squad, or in the ability to use on FIFA 19, or there's going to be the David De Gea's and the Alissons who are all now sky-high rated. Did you also notice there, Gigi Buffon, 83, down from an 88 to an 83, -5 on that rating there for Buffon. That is the sign of someone getting quite old. Now, this is a walkout, surely. I saw them lights flicker. And this is actually going to be another Premier League goalkeeper. This time it is going to be 88 rated Hugo Lloris though, whose stats do look very, very good. As long as you're not really bothered about kicking the ball. Now, what you can do then is just throw it out, I guess. His distribution can be decent from throwing. His speed is very good, 64 speed for a goalkeeper. We all know Lloris is that sort of smaller, cat-like reflexes, faster type of goalie. Typically, that hasn't meant that they've been particularly usable on FIFA games, but who knows? Maybe this year he'll turn out to be quite good. Nonetheless, getting him in a pack is obviously going to be a decent thing to get in like early weekend league rewards and stuff, because high-rated players like that, they're going to sell for a good amount of coins. So we get Blaise Matuidi here. One thing to note about him is that this year, he's not a walkout. Last year, as an 85, I'm pretty sure he was a walkout, which is weird because never really noticed 85 rated walkouts. But, you know, they obviously changed that. And we get Kyle Walker and Fabinho in the same pack as well. Not a bad 50k pack. If you think about the value of those players, you got to try and think, could we have sold all of this stuff for about 1 million coins? It's difficult to tell, isn't it, whether or not we'd have been able to. But, you know, the players like Kyle Walker and that are all going to sell for like 100k probably at the start of the game, because I don't know, people are going to want to get their foot champs ready squads, their foot champs. Oh god, the weekend league's going to be stressful again, isn't it? It's been a good like month or so without playing that, and I just realised that, well, probably in about 2 weeks time or even less, I'm probably going to be ending up back up. That's what I'm going to spend my weekends doing, which is not the greatest of thoughts, but we all love them rewards, don't we? So I guess I'm kind of looking forward to it. I just, after playing at the capture event, I realized that I was a very AI defensive player last year, and this year is a lot more manual. So it's something that I've got to learn and get into my head nice and quickly. So a couple packs to go here then. Is this a walkout? No, but I think it's going to be boards. Is Brazilian centre-back from... Oh, this is going to be, of course, Miranda, right? Who moved leagues. 83 rated Miranda. I think last year he was 85 or 86. So he's come down a little bit since moving. But still, you know, decent defending. Just pretty poor pace and dribbling and stuff like that. Not necessarily someone you're going to want to use, but good SBC fodder nonetheless. Of course, that's the sort of player that maybe you want to stock up on, because typically they go fairly expensive when good SBCs come out. So not even boards there for the second to last pack, or the third to last pack, whatever it is. It is a Biglia though. I mean, yeah, looks kind of unusable. Got Kieran Trippier in that pack, which is going to be great for SBCs because he's English in the Spanish league now, playing for Atletico. We're definitely going to be seeing people link him up when you need multiple leagues and similar nations. So that could be a thing. We get boards here, so it's not walkouts. It's definitely not going to be Messi. This time it is going to be, what is that, Los Celso? Yeah, it is. Who actually doesn't look too bad. This is a potential starter player. However, 83 rated in the Prem. Maybe that price just stays a little bit higher than what you would expect for someone of those stats. We get Iriamendi, Aduriz, Payet, players like that in the pack as well. So here's the final one then before we wrap up the video. I hope you now know, after just watching a few packs, one, I hope you know what the tell is. I hope you can figure it out, because I tried to explain it fairly well. I hope I've done that for you guys. And then, well, after that, I hope that you've seen a few of the players that you wanted to know the ratings of, so that can help, you know, go in your little database in your head to figure out what players are rated this year and who you're going to use either in your squads or for SBC fodder and stuff like that. Guys, do me a massive favor, hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget, of course, to subscribe to the channel and follow me on all of my social medias. The links can be found down below. This has been how to tell a good pack versus a bad pack on FIFA 20 Ultimate Team. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.